Good morning, Chafee Fitness patrons. This is Bethany here for your at-home HIIT this week. So just as a reminder, we're going to be incorporating our wall sit challenge. If you're not aware of that, there is a March wall sit challenge, and I'm going to be incorporating it in today's workout. So like most weeks, we're going to be doing an interval style HIIT class. You are going to need a variety of weights. So if I kind of move over, you can see that I've set myself up with anywhere from 5 to 15 pound dumbbells. So today's class will focus a little bit more on strength today, but I am going to be throwing in a couple of intervals that will help raise the heart rate, keep it up, and help that burn. So one of which will be our wall sit. So just make sure that you have a spot in your workout area that you can go to do a wall sit. If you cannot, then I want you to just drop down into a squat and hold your squat for our 30-second interval. So speaking of which, our intervals are 30 seconds long, followed by a 10-second recovery period to transition to the next exercise. We have 15 exercises in a row, 5 different exercises that will go for 3 rounds for a total of 15 back to back to back, okay? Again, that wall sit will be 3 of those 15 exercises. So again, make sure that you have a place to do your wall sit. If you do not, you're just gonna drop down into a squat and hold. And then from there, we are welcoming our patrons to share with us whether you have done your wall sit challenge for the week. So you can email us at chafiefitnessspecialist@gmail.com and share with us your story. Did you do your wall sit with us? Did you do it on your own? And we'll be kind of taking inventory of who's doing their wall sits for the month of March. So it's starting February 22nd and ending on March 24th, which I believe is a day that my class airs. So you'll have your last opportunity to do your wall sits with me. Okay, so without further ado, make sure you're grabbing your dumbbells, but keep them to the side for now. You can also see in the back, I have a mat. So make sure that you have a mat handy so that when we're down on the floor doing chest flies or some kneeling work or laying down work, you have a place to lay if you're on a hard surface. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to start that music up. Make sure you've got some water. If I'm doing my job, you're gonna need that towel too. So I'm gonna make sure, we have a slightly different setup than what we've been using in weeks past. So I'm gonna hopefully make sure that my voice is projecting because I'm gonna be standing a little further away from the camera. But I will make sure to take a look and make sure that everybody, my music is balanced and you guys can hear me. So again, my name is Bethany. Welcome to At Home HIIT for the day, and let's get working. Then I'm gonna start my handy dandy Tabata act. All right, resume. All right, guys. How about we start with just a march, nice and easy, right foot. So I don't really care what you do with those arms. I want you to get those arms and legs moving. We want to make sure we work on warming up that upper body, our core, and our legs. Good. In 4. In 3, I'm going to ask you to jog nice and easy. I'm going to back up a little bit. Give me a light jog. Heels up. All right, do you think we can take it on the move? circular round, all right? So be listening for those changes. All right, down on the ground. I want that heavy, medium heavy to heavy dumbbell in your right hand. You're gonna be flying out to the side. So just take that left arm to the ground. Your job is to keep those shoulders and those hips nice and square on the floor. Don't let that weight rotate that torso. Okay, guys, here we go. Right hand only, stay the ground, belly's down in. Starting at the top, left arm down, here we go. Down and up. Now, you're working at your own pace. This is for strength, so we are not rushing these exercises. I want you to tap the back of the arm to the floor. Elbow stays slightly bent. Now I want you to make sure your body is fixed. Press have 2. We have rows, right? Think about those one-sided first, and then double-sided for that final 3rd round. So we have rows. We have lunges, all right? We have a lat pullover. Again, right arm, then left arm, then 2 arms. So we're gonna be on our back, all right? We're gonna take that dumbbell over the belly button. We're gonna bring it overhead, bring it back over our belly button, laying on our backs. And then finally, so we've got our wall sits thrown in there, and then we've got a side-to-side lunge bounce. So we're gonna be here. All right, so grab 1 extra heavy dumbbell for your row. We're gonna do this standing. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand only, go, row. All right, so hinging forward. You can do what you want with that left hand. If it feels comfortable at the hip, fine. If you need a little
left leg, and then alternating, right? To keep the intensity high with that one leg. If you get to that bridge and the one-legged is too much, then just use 2 legs. I think most of you are fine with using 1 leg. I think most of you are also fine with using 1 leg and a weight in your lap, all right? I'm gonna demonstrate that, but I'll remind you how to modify that one when we get there. So we've got some tricep kickbacks, all right? Right arm, left arm together. And then we got our wall sit again. And then for our cardio piece, we're gonna do front to back hops. So if you can visualize a line on the floor, we're gonna be hopping forward and back. If you don't wanna hop, you're quick feeding it forward and back. All right, bicep curl it is. So medium heavy to heavy dumbbells. We ready to go? Here we go. Here we go. Up and down. So we're gonna do, right arm by itself. So because you have one arm, challenge yourself if you can. If you have a variety of weight, see what you can do. If you want to do a little bit more disbalance work, come up on 1 foot. Brace the core. You can do whatever you want with that left arm, right? If you need it out there for counterbalance, use it. Hold here. Shake those arms out. Take this weight with you. Right leg, single leg hip bridge. So come down on that right foot. Cross left over right. Weight in your lap. Up and down we go. So remember, if this is too much, take the weight out. If single leg with no weight is too much, put the second foot down. I think you guys are going to be perfectly fine here. Challenge yourself. Come on. Push through that heel on the ground. Squeeze that right glute. Hold here. Wall sit. Let's go. Warrior static. Squat hold. Your choice. Leg down. Left set of toes up. Right foot down. So let's try to push that back into the wall with support. You're pushing especially through that right leg. Chest up. Keep breathing. Come on. What people are going to be jealous of is that awesome body you're working hard for. And your awesome, excellent health. All right, hold here. Shake it out. All right, where do we go from here, guys? We've got tricep kickback. Maybe medium heavy. Right arm. Here we go. Hinge forward, flat back. Kick it, stop. Notice my range. Straight, stop at the hip. Why? Because if we stop at the hip, we keep that tricep engaged. If we bring that dumbbell up to our chest, our tricep is not working. So let's keep it flexed a little bit, right? Let's take away some of that rest. We only have 30 seconds to hit this arm. Go. Come on. Hold here. Shake it out. All right. Here we go. Front to back hop. Front to back. Imaginary line. Go. If you don't want to hop, you're back footing it. Over and back. That imaginary line. Up, back. Up, back. Take note of what leg you're leading with. Next round, I want you to lead the other leg.
workout done for the day, but we also squeezed in our, wall sit challenge for the month of March, right? February. So great job. Thank you for allowing me to squeeze that in. All right, now you can claim victory on that one. All right, so let's take a couple of minutes to just stretch. So I know we have a couple of minutes before you guys have to get out of here. So let's do this. Let's stay a little bit upright. And I want you to come down to the mat for a little bit of hip flexor stretch. So make sure you got something comfortable to kneel on. I want you to take your right knee down to the mat, stepping forward with your left foot. So just ease those hips forward so that you can feel the stretch to the front side of that right hip. When you're ready, you're gonna take that right arm to the sky, hold there a moment. Now I want you to actively participate in this stretch, right? Sometimes stretching is a lot of work. So I want you to squeeze your right glute, tuck your pelvis under. Really open up that hip flexor. And let's find a tricep stretch here too. Hold that glute squeeze. Press that elbow into the palm of your hand. So think about those two parts. Pelvis under. Push that elbow into the palm of your hand. All right, raise that arm up overhead. Just a little bit of a side tilt to deepen that hip flexor stretch. All right, let's bring that hand down. I want you to extend, straighten that front leg, sit your hips back, and feel a little hamstring stretch in that left leg. All right, now with that front leg, I want you to come down to a hurdler stretch. So that front leg, the left leg, is wrapped around in front. Take that right leg and wrap it around behind you. So let's hit those glutes before we go. So once you're in this position, I want you to just ease yourself forward over that front knee. Maybe you can take a deep breath here and exhale yourself over that knee. Hold here a moment. All right, raise that chest up. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to come back up on that front foot, that left foot again. And before we move on, I want you to grab that back foot. So right foot in hand. If this is too deep of a stretch or it's uncomfortable to your knee, then just come to a stand position for that quad stretch right here. All right, guys, come back down. I want you to switch sides. So let's take that right foot forward. Ease those hips forward. I want you to feel a nice stretch to those left hip flexors. Good. Bring that left arm up and overhead. Give me a tricep stretch. Tuck that pelvis under to deepen that hip flexor stretch. Good. Release the arm. Sit your hips back. So extend that front leg. All right, before we sit down, I want you to grab that back foot. So this time, left quad stretch. If you need to stand to do this, go ahead and do it. It doesn't change the stretch much. Just easy and quick and easy to transition while we're kneeling here. And it does deepen the stretch a little bit. So you might be able to pull it off here. Okay, release that foot. Now, I want you to take that right foot in front, right leg in front. Wrap your left leg behind you. And I want you to just ease yourself carefully, slowly over that front knee.
Thank you guys for joining me once again this week. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks for joining me for that March Wall Sit Challenge, and we'll try it again next week. Take care, guys.